Okay guys, so the next thing we're going to be doing in Digilit is we're going to be talking about the MLA format and works cited. So what is MLA real quickly? Well, MLA literally stands for the Modern Language Association, which is sort of the organization that has put together a manual that tells you how you should be formatting your papers, and it's also a citation style, and it happens to be the one that you're going to be using at Stang. Okay, so it dictates really how you should be formatting research papers, your in-text citations, also known as parenthetical documentations, as well as your works cited pages. And the works cited pages is really the key thing that I, as your librarian, am concerned about. You're going to be doing a lot more MLA format review with your English teachers in terms of your research papers and the in-text citations, but for me, I really want to make sure that you're citing your work properly, so I'm going to be focusing on the works cited pages. Okay, so works cited. What are works cited? Works cited is another name, another term that you might have more commonly used is a bibliography. It is essentially the list of sources that you use in a paper that you find at the end of your paper. And each citation includes little different pieces put together to create the bigger citation, and these little individual pieces are called the elements of citation, and that's what you're going to hear me refer to them as. So the things like the author, the title, the publication information, so the date of publication, the place of publication, and the name of the publisher. Those are all elements of citation which make up the actual citation of one source. So just quickly, I know we're all coming from different middle schools and we all learned different citation styles. I want to make sure that we're all on the same page. So the thing that I want you guys to do right now is I want you to go back to the library website, which we spent a little bit of time looking through at our last class. If you go to, I think the easiest way to get you guys there is to go to bishopstang.com. Wow, I'm really sorry. My internet is very slow tonight. I think it's the weather. All right, so at bishopstang.com, under Students, you just click on Library and Media Center. Okay? That'll take you to the library homepage. On this page, there's a whole tab for MLA citation. Isn't that nice? So if you click on MLA citation, these resources are the things that I want you to go to on a regular basis whenever you need help with MLA citation. So the first link I want you to click on is the MLA Overview and Workshop. Now, you did reblog this if you read the instructions for your homework on the Tumblr post. I needed you to reblog this website called OWL, the Online Writing Lab put out by Purdue University. I have to say this is the best MLA support source I have ever found, and I really can't recommend it enough for you using it for support and questions and anything you have relating to MLA format. So this first page, MLA Overview, is just literally what it says. It's an overview of what is MLA, why should we use it, who uses MLA. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it, but I really would like you to, before you move on to the next part of your homework, spend some time looking at this page, okay? I want you to look at this page, and then I want you to go back to the library LibGuide and go to the second link, MLA Formatting and Style Guide. This page, while the first page is great because it gives you a general overview, this page really gets into the nitty-gritty details of citing specific sources. So how do you cite a book? How do you cite a magazine article? How do you cite an electronic source? I'm going to go to a book right now just to show you quickly how this is laid out. What you guys all need to understand is there are so many different types of sources, which is wonderful, but with that comes a slightly different way to cite each type of source because they're also different in nature. A book is a very different type of source than an electronic source. So we just need to be able to learn the difference between those sources and know the differences in citing when it comes to citing them too. All right, so the online writing lab has laid out the basic format of a book, tells you this is sort of the formula, so last name, first name, title of book, city of publication, etc. And then it actually goes through and it shows you what a citation would look like with all those elements of citation filled in. Okay? And we're going to be talking more about this in our next class together, but I want to just give you guys like a good overview so you can spend some time at home looking at this before we come back together as a class. So I look at this, look at the books, and look at the electronic sources. Those are the two places I really want you to focus. So MLA Works Cited page books, MLA Works Cited electronic sources. We're going to be doing a little bit of fun activity stuff in our next class based on those two types of sources. So if you guys are prepared, that makes my life a whole lot easier, which I love. Okay, so that's what I want you guys to do. If you would like, this is our next step. Noodle Tools is something that we're going to be using to create Works Cited. You don't need to do this for next class, but if you want to get a head start, I urge you to click on the Noodle Tools link. Oh, this went right into my account. I'm going to sign out so you can see what it looks like. Okay, this tool is great. It's what we're going to use to create our Works Cited pages, and you can create an account for free. And you don't have to do this for next class, but if you want to do it, you just need to create a personal ID, and it's going to prompt you for a Noodle Tools MLA Lite account. That's the free one, and you're going to register, and you just sign up. And once you're in, I'll just show you what it looks like really quickly. You're not going to have all these projects. I have all these crazy projects because I do a new one every time I have a class and I'm demonstrating how to do MLA format. But you're going to create a new project and you're going to type in your the name of your project. Oh, I already have a project named Digilit. Oh, isn't that funny? Cooper create project. And you're going to select the type of source you have. And it literally walks you through step by step how to create the citation. Okay, and again, I'm just giving you kind of like a sneak preview of what we're going to be doing next class, but I want you to just kind of know that if you want to go ahead and get started, that's totally fine. And for those of you who do want to get started, just find a book, one of the books that we talked about in class. I asked you to tell me about a book that you, or search for a book that you read in the last year. So, or go find a book on your bookshelf, or go to the library and get a book, and just, try filling in some of these fields and see what happens. At the end, you create your Works Cited, and it gives you a beautifully formatted Works Cited page, which is awesome, and you can print it, or you can export it, or you can save it. It's really an awesome tool. All right, so that just gives you a little bit of an overview of where I'm going with helping you understand MLA format a little bit better. And I hope that you guys, if you have any questions, just please email me or come see me before next class. But for now, what I really need you to do is just to look at these two pages on the OWL and make sure that you fill in the KWL for the homework assignment, homework number 5, that I posted on my Tumblr that you guys all reblogged in our last class together. Okay? All right, I will see you guys soon. Have fun.